Good morning, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to explain you on the chapter Saki with English meanings. So if you all want the question and answers of this chapter, please comment down in the comment section. I will give you the answers immediately as soon as possible. So let's get started. Saki is poem is कविता बहुत ही like it's very important even for your exams, especially it will come in ninth grade and then in 10th sometimes it comes for boards. Like for my year it did come and it is very very important and it's a very simple poem to understand. So it just has five lines, and before starting a poem I will always advise you all to read the Kavi Parichay, means the author, the poet's description, because sometimes they ask questions from there also, like give a brief note on the poet. Saki is written by Kabir Das, and Kabir Das, is a very famous poet. So let's start. गुरु गोबिंद धो करे काके लागू पाए बलिहरु गुरु आपनो जिन गोबिंद दियो बताए. So this is the first line of it, and it is really important to understand this one. Now what is Guru? Guru means Shikshika, like a teacher. That's called Guru. And Gobind. Gobind is basically Ishwar. If you all learn synonyms for Ishwar, you will even have Gobind as a synonym. Gobind is basically a god. दो खड़े काके लागू पाए means अगर दोनों खड़े हुए हैं तो किसके पैर पहला छूना चाहिए, मतलब गुरु के या गोबिंद के या ईश्वर के. सो दे आर बेसिकली टेलिंग, द कबीर दास इज टेलिंग कि अगर मेरे सामने गुरु और ईश्वर दोनों मेरे सामने खड़े हैं तो मैं पहले किसके पाँव छू लूँ. So in Hinduism, touching feet is a sign of respect. Okay, then in the next line it is written, Balihari Guru Apno Jin Gobind Diyo Bataye. Balihari is sacrifice. The meaning of Balihari, as you can see here, it is sacrifice. Okay, so in this line Kabir Das is saying that I will first touch my Guru's feet, that is my teacher's feet, क्योंकि उन्होंने मुझे ईश्वर के राह बताया. उसकी वजह से मैं ईश्वर की प्राप्ति कर पाया. मीन्स विदाउट गुरु विदाउट माई टीचर आई कुड नॉट फाइंड वॉज द करेक्ट गॉड. आई वुड इधर उधर भटकता रहता. ही वुड नेवर कम टू द ट्रुथ. सो ही इज सेइंग कि बिकॉज ऑफ द सैक्रिफाइस ऑफ माई गुरु, because of him I could know God, means can give my life for your guru. He is saying that he can not only touch his guru's feet but also give his life for his guru, because his guru has brought him. He was in darkness but guru, his teacher, brought him to God. समझ में आया? Now let's go to the next stanza. जब मैं था, so basically the first stanza summary of it is basically like गुरु और ईश्वर दोनों सामने हैं, मैं किसके पाँव पहले छू लूँ. एंड कबीर दास सिंह, मैं गुरु के पाँव छूँगा क्योंकि गुरु ने मुझे ईश्वर का रास्ता बताया है. नाउ नेक्स्ट, जब मैं था तब हरि नहीं, अब हरि है मैं नहीं, प्रेम गली अति साकरी तामे दोनों समाही. नाउ मैं, व्हाट इज मैं मीन्स ईगो, अहंकार. अभी आप when you achieve success you might sometimes get little ego, like मुझे ये प्राप्ति हुई, वो प्राप्ति हुई, like that's ego. You know what is ego? Pride. Okay, so जब मैं था तब हरि नहीं, अब हरि है मैं नहीं. So कबीर दास जी यह कह रहे हैं कि जब मेरे पास अहंकार था तब मुझ में ईश्वर नहीं था, अब मेरे पास ईश्वर है, मुझे ईश्वर का है परंतु मेरे पास अभी अहंकार नहीं है. So when he had ego, he could not have God. When now he has God, but he doesn't have ego. This means that you cannot keep both in your life. You either have to give up your pride and take God, or accept God and leave your pride. So you're understood. So the second line is saying, Prem gali ati sakri tame dono samahi. Means the rasta, the way to God is very narrow. Okay, sakri means narrow, as I wrote here, साकरी नारो. तामे दोनों समाही, मतलब दोनों को समाना बहुत ही मुश्किल है. या इट्स ओके सो ईश्वर और अहंकार दोनों को समाना बहुत ही मुश्किल है, बिकॉज दे आर प्रेम गली इज बेसिकली द वे टू गॉड, द वे टू गॉड इज वेरी नैरो, इफ यू हैव प्राइड इन इट दोनों समाना मुश्किल है, लाइक both of them cannot fit, either pride will be there or either ईश्वर will be there. So in the second stanza, if I give you all a summary, the Kabirdashi is basically saying that जब मैं था, जब अहंकार था, ईश्वर नहीं था, अब ईश्वर है, अहंकार नहीं है, क्योंकि प्रेम की गली मतलब ईश्वर तक जाने की रास्ता बहुत ही साकरी, बहुत ही छोटी है, उसमें दो समा नहीं उसमें दोनों ईश्वर और अहंकार नहीं समा जा सकता, मीन्स दोनों कैन नॉट फिट. ओके, आई होप यू विल गेट इट. द थर्ड लाइन, काकड़ पातर जोड़ी के मस्जिद लई बनाई, था चढ़ी मुल्ला भांग दे, क्या भोरा हुआ खुदाई. Now, what is kakad? Kakad means kankad. You know what are kankad? Small pieces of stones, like kankad in your rice or in any wheat, atta or something. Not atta, but wheat. You might see some kankad, or in any dal, some kankad piece. That's why your parents they clean it. So that's called kankad pathar. Pathar means bricks. Jodi ke masjid lai banai. So you know what is a masjid? Masjid is a Muslim place where Muslims go to worship their God. Lai banai. So the Kabirdashi is saying that many people they joined these bricks and they made a masjid. Many Muslim mosques have been made. ता चढ़ी मुल्ला बांग दे, क्या भोरा हुआ खुदाई. So basically in the third stanza the poet is saying that these Muslims, he is basically व्यंग कर रहे हैं मुस्लिमों को कि they have built many mosques and they are, you know, in Muslims if you see they give a loud voice, like, you know, for as a sign of worshipping their God. So Kabirdashi is saying that था चढ़ी मुल्ला बांग दे मतलब बड़ी आवाज़ में ऐलान कर रहे हैं, क्या बोरा हुआ खुदाई. So basically Kabirdashi is saying that, you know, you don't need to give loud voices or loud prayers or show that you're praising your God. Even a silent prayer can understand that God will understand that you love him and he will actually bless you. So he is saying that God is not deaf. God वह सुन सकता है आपका प्रार्थना, तो जोर से ऊंची आवाज़ में कहने का ये सही तरीका नहीं है. Okay, so the voice of you know, it is not like it is not necessary that you need to, you know, scream loud and worship him and tell him that I love you and all, because according to the poet he is not deaf. Even if you say a small prayer, छोटी prayer बोलोगे या सुबह में आपके मन से, तो भी वो आपका सुनेगा. Okay, so basically in the third, I'll give you a summary in English. They collect different types of bricks and make a masjid, a mosque, a structure of God. Okay, so God can hear us. We should not shout. He hears our voice even if we pray softly. Okay, let's go to the fourth stanza. पाहन पूछे हरी मिले तो मैं पूछूं पहाड़, ताते ये चाकी बली पीस खाए संसार. So पाहन यानी कि पत्थर like a part of a mountain, you can see, out a rock. पूछे हरी मिले तो मैं पूछूं पहाड़. So the poet is saying अगर मैं लोग पत्थर को पूजा कर रहे हैं तो मैं पत्थर से बजाय पहाड़ क्यों ना पूजा करूँ. Like if people are worshipping a small piece of rock, why don't they better worship a पहाड़, क्योंकि that rock is come from a पहाड़. Okay, so if ताते ये चाकी बली पीस खाए संसार. So according to the poet, the chakki, you know what is chakki, where they make atta. So according to Kabirdashi, if you know, we make atta with the chakki, that is, he will worship that chakki instead of worshipping that piece of rock. Why? Because that chakki at least gives food to people, whereas this rock is useless, it doesn't do anything. So पत्थर के बजाय वो एक चक्की को पूजा करने में विश्वास करता है, because it is useful, whereas the rock is not useful, it doesn't do anything. Okay, but the चक्की at least helps to grind अनार, उसे कहते हैं wheat flour या आटा. Okay, so if I give a summary in English, if we worship rocks and get God, because God is everywhere, that chakki which cools our mind and hunger. So basically we the poet is saying that we better worship a chakki rather than worship God, and God is everywhere. Not necessarily you should just worship one पीस ऑफ रॉक। सो फर्स्ट कवि ने मुस्लिम धर्म में व्यंग किया है कि मॉस्क में ऊंची आवाज़ में चिल्लाना, और हिंदुज़म में भी व्यंग किया है कि उस पत्थर की बनी मूर्ति को मतलब पूजा न करने से वो पहाड़ ऊंची पहाड़ की पूजा करे, या चक्की से, क्योंकि चक्की एटलीस्ट थोड़ा काम आता है अनाज पीसने के लिए, whereas वो पत्थर कोई काम की चीज़ नहीं है। दिस इज अकॉर्डिंग टू कबीर दास जी। देन द फिफ्थ पैराग्राफ, सब धरती कागज करो लेखनी सब बनराई, सात समुद्र की मसी करो गुण लिखा न जाए। नाउ सब धरती कागज करो, so the poet is saying that even if you take the full earth and make it as a piece of paper, and even if you make लेखनी सब बन रहा है, if you take as a pencil to write, okay, सब धरती कागज करो लेखनी सब बन रहा है, you take wood as a pencil, okay, सात समुद्र की मसी करो, you take all the समुद्र की मसी करो, गुण लिखा न जाए, there are so many good deeds that you cannot write of God, because the poet is basically saying if you take the full earth as a paper, if you take all the wood of the earth as a pencil, even if we use that, we cannot write the goodness of God. The goodness of God is so easy, so vast that it cannot be written even in His creation. God has many good deeds which cannot be counted. Okay, so ईश्वर के बहुत ही गुण है जो पृथ्वी पे भी नहीं लिखा जा सकता है, मतलब इतना गुण है. Okay, so it was a very simple and easy poem. Please read about the poet and understand. If you all have any doubts about this poem, feel free to comment down. I will immediately give you a reply. And secondly, if you all want the chapters notes, please message comment down. I will give you all that. Thank you for watching and happy study. Please study well for your exams. All the best. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe to my channel to get daily explanation videos of every chapter and poem. Thank you.